Alright, so this is our bedroom upstairs. It's fairly small, very sloped as it's up in the ridge of the cabin. You got about 4.5, 5 foot of headroom, and then it starts to slope pretty good with that 10-12 pitch on both sides. Major issue was the door. I had to raise it up so I could walk through it without hitting my head. I would like to have gone a little taller, but there's some wiring up above there. I couldn't push it up any further. So that'll have to do. It's tall enough I don't have to duck when I come through the door, which was my goal. So the other one was probably about maybe 6 foot, and I'm 6'3", so I had to duck down every time I came in. But major stuff going on in here. We took out 2 windows and put in 1 big window. So I got a bunch of drywall repair to do there. We jacked up the cabin, and there's some cracks and breaks in the drywall that need addressed as well. So those are the major repairs that I'm going to be working on now that I've got this door framed in and straight. As you can see, it was not very straight before, but the old cabin had sunk and twisted a lot as it had aged. So got a whole bunch of drywall repair to do in here, some skim coating, and then we'll be able to get going on trim and flooring. So I guess it's drywall day. Alright, we have the first pass done on all these seams that were starting to pop. And then some of the transitions where we've added, we'll need to kind of feather those in to make sure they're nice and smooth, and you won't notice that transition. So those will need a lot of work. A few of the seams will need a lot of work. But everything else will be okay. I think this is the first, and this is the only room that I haven't had to just completely gut. Every other room in the house has been gutted. This one obviously got some a little work that needs done to it, but I'm glad not to have to tear this thing down to the studs like I did everything else. So I'll let everything dry. I'll come back with my big putty knife, and we'll get all these things start to be transitioned out. So down right here, there's a pretty good bow where the old drywall's pretty rough, so I'll probably try to smooth that as well and work on just smoothing everything out, make sure it looks good. We'll let everything dry up, and we'll come back tomorrow and start sanding and working again.
Down there some psycho eyes. Oh my gosh! Jasper, get down. Do not steal it. Try to keep your raccoon on the floor, okay? Keep him under control, buddy. Like an awkward baby to hold. Looks like whipped cream or like ice cream or something.
I'm sure it tastes just like ice cream.
Well, you try it and let me know.
How did I get that on my hands? I was very careful. I was very careful, and yeah, I still got it all over. So I'm just adding some water to the topping mixture, just kind of getting it to a real heavy pancake batter kind of consistency. That way it's thin enough to shoot through the gun. I just kind of eyeball it until, kind of falls off the mixer. I don't know. There's no special secret to it.
Yeah, I think it's good. All right.
All right, drywall is done, and I am so thankful. I can deal with paint, flooring, that's all easy stuff, but I really hate drywall. So glad to have that done. So we will be working on flooring and paint next, kind of start to button that room up, get it closer to being move-in ready. So that will become our office. Our office is currently in the middle of the living room, which, do what we had to do, but I'm looking forward to having it in its proper place. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up for this video, guys. Thanks for coming along. We'll catch you on the next one when we're doing flooring and paint.